Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits. And with the ability to pass, and you know, the guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position. Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Ingram is out there with LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Curry, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Green passes to Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Cousins has got himself on the board with 3 there. He's just sharpening up every facet of his offensive game. Demarcus Cousins is a very reliable shooter from deep. Caldwell-Pope with it, picked up by Thompson. McGee is screen, kicks the ball. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7 points.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And Thompson kicks to Green. There's the dish to Curry. Green, the screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. There are a lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brent, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do. Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition, pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expect that the ball's going in every time. What a transcendent player. Free throw good by Curry. It doesn't get talked about enough, but Steph Curry is a quiet, confident leader for this basketball club. He doesn't do it with a lot of flair, but he certainly does love the game. And both free throws good for Curry. Last season, Steph Curry got off to a slow start, and I guarantee you a lot of players would have loved his slow start, but eventually got it going. When Kevin Durant went down, Steph Curry stepped up, and a lot of that MVP swagger returned for the Golden State Warriors. Shot from 12. McGee's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Launches it. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant. He's got 5. If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss. McGee is screen. Caldwell-Pope outside. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. McGee's shot is off. Brent, thinking of Curry and how much better he was as the season went on. A lot of that had to do with him feeling more comfortable, it seemed, with Kevin Durant. Well, so much talk, Kevin, about the Christmas Day game and Kevin Durant stepping over to Steph Curry and telling him, look, be you, be aggressive. And from that point forward last year, it felt like the Warriors just took off and Steph Curry resumed that MVP caliber play.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Well, 10,000 hours of practice at work here, blocking out all distractions and just shooting your shot.
Now here's Ingram. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. James kicks to McGee. Yes,
It's James picking up the assist.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Screen by Cousins. Durant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron outside. Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. McGee dishes the ball. They set the screen. Pass to Ingram. Ball kicks to McGee. Feeds it to Ball. The three. Green with the rebound.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Ingram wide open. He trains the quick shot.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
I watch Klay Thompson, and I see a player at that position who is as complete as you want in an offensive package. He can hurt you from deep or going to the rim, and guys defensively just never feel comfortable when you're trying to slow him down.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Thompson, so much of why he is effective, Brent, is that he has a myriad of ways to hurt you. Great post-up game, and he's really improved greatly on his finishing.
Well, everybody talks about Klay Thompson doing a better job of mixing it up. But the fact of the matter is this Golden State offense is predicated on players moving without the basketball. And Klay Thompson, certainly one of the most dangerous players in the league, much like Rip Hamilton during his years in Detroit. A weapon as soon as he caught the ball off of that movement.
Now here's James. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They set the pick. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Durant. Caldwell Pope passes to James. Step back shot. No good off the front iron.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Back to Cousins. Shoots over Zubac. And there's Demarcus Cousins on the assist by Curry. Cousins has got 5.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Ball with it. 7 points in the game. James outside, and LeBron throws it down.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Screen by Cousins. Off the pick. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 11 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's what you pay to see. Steph Curry, three-pointer, just impeccable form.
Zubac kicks to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
I just don't ever want to take for granted the fact that LeBron James is simply one of the greatest basketball players that's ever played the game. Am I overstepping it? Not at all. He is just as complete as it gets.
And when it's all said and done, Brent, do you think LeBron James goes down as the most versatile player in NBA history?
There's no doubt about it, Kevin. If you talk about a player that had the consistent dominance that LeBron James had in every facet of the game, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, it's been a remarkable run for him. And when he steps between those sidelines, there's really nothing that he cannot do.
Now ball. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Rondo dishes to James. Back to Rondo. Pass the ball. No good on the triple.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Curry kicks to Green. The pass to Curry. He dishes it to Green. Again, the miss by Green. Lakers trail by 8.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bell comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. The Lakers also making some changes. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. And Hart subbed in for Ball. Curry passes to Cousins. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Rondo against Curry. Here's Hart. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Cousins. Off target from outside. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Stevenson. Just 4 to shoot. Shot off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Outside for Rondo. Here's Hart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Stevenson missing. Cousins dishes to Curry. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Zubac. The feed to Stevenson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Stevenson again missing. Warriors leading by 10. And Cousins kicks to Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. He feeds it to Bell. Dishes to Cousins. Kicks to Thompson. 16 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
3 from Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Curry passes to Iguodala. And here's Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Screen by Cousins. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Rondo. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Bell against Stevenson. Pass to Zubac. Over Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
That free throw, no good. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullin trying to get myself ready for the NBA. I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, and I have to admit it, I love the Warriors.
Wagner, he's checked in for Zubac. Warriors leading by 13. Livingston kicks to Curry. Pick by West. They set the pick. Back to Curry. West setting the pick for Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. West can't get that one to fall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. Drops in the tray. Stevenson's got his first 3 points of the game. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked to...
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Steph Curry's out there with Livingston, and there's Iguodala. Then there's Bell, and it's West in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's West. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Just 3 to shoot. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Rondo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Shoots from 14. Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. It's stolen by Livingston. There's the dish to Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
Stevenson outside. Feeds to Rondo. Back to Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Iguodala. It doesn't go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now here's West. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They set the pick. Back to Iguodala. There's the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And the arc Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
Timeout called the Lakers. As we've seen, many teams play a little bit of a soft zone defensively. What's the best way, you think, Brent, to counteract that when you're trying to run your half-court offense?
Well, the best way to counteract anybody who's softening up on the backside of the zone is to overload that side of the court, Kevin. So now all of a sudden, if you make a shift with more players on one side of the floor, there's no way for 3 to cover 2 on the backside. That's where teams can gain incredible advantage.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Bell. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Unloads from 13. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry dishes to Green. West outside. He kicks to Durant. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's James. He's got 5. And no good that time.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's a good screen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Picked by West. Livingston passes to West. Back to Livingston. Over Caldwell Pope. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wagner. And the 3 off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, pretty sure Steph Curry is the last guy that you'll want to see get hot. Only takes a couple of shots for him to find his rhythm.
Caldwell Pope kicks to ball. To the middle. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And that's just too easy, too big, too far inside, and that's as simple as it gets. What a year for JaVale McGee to re-find his form and some confidence as an NBA player. Signed with the Warriors, played his way into their rotation, and after being on the verge of possibly being out of the NBA, he was a huge piece of a championship caliber team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Demarcus Cousins, he's checked in for West, and it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry. And for McGee, a lot of it was just finding the right situation.
Well, to me, for McGee, it wasn't so much about the fit and the style of play. It was about the character around him. And I think that Steve Kerr and collectively the roster just wanted to empower JaVale McGee to go out and be effective on the floor. A tremendous comeback year for that young player.
Now here's Ingram after the miss from Klay Thompson. McGee a screen. Here's Ball. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
We see it so often. A player will languish in one system, then flourish in another. Brent, during your 14-year career, which coach's system fit you the best?
Well, I think my years in Seattle, we opened up the offense a little bit. I had the opportunity to play more of a point off guard. But I also enjoyed the structure of what Greg Popovich's system in San Antonio offered up as well. It's always interesting, Kevin, with players who are languishing on benches for other ball clubs, how general managers start to assess whether that guy can be part of something great if they were to bring him in. I had the opportunity to play for a lot of great coaches and thought that I mixed up my game enough to make it a long career.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Draymond Green was asked if he would be a different player, Brent, if he wasn't so vocal. His response was that he absolutely would.
Well, he's 100% right. I played with Gary Payton in Seattle, and if he wasn't yapping, he wasn't playing as well. I would say that Draymond Green falls into that sort of category. He brings an edge, he brings an intensity, and that helps the other guys on the team settle into the roles that they feel most comfortable with.
Now Ball. He's got 10. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 8.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Screen by Cousins. From 11 feet away, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Defense shaking their heads that time. Durant's just a force right now. Gets himself into the paint. That's just lights out.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to McGee. It's Ingram on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. Durant against LeBron. And there's Green on the assist by Durant. And the Warriors lead by 15.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Thompson. Caldwell Pope outside. McGee is screen on Thompson. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Screen by Cousins. Livingston passes to Cousins. Back to Livingston. Screen by Cousins. Green kicks to Cousins. 4 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope outside. There's the pass to Ball. Launches it. They get it again. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Durant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert. And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. Used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Shooting one.
The free throw drops for James. Over the past couple years, Brent, we've seen coaches like Steve Kerr and Brad Stevens take more of an even-tempered approach. Could that become a coaching trend going forward?
Well, I like that both Steve and Brad have some very good players. That would keep me calm too, Kevin.
Yes, it would. You begin right there. I agree.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a shift in what it is that the generation of the younger players has grown up with. And coaches that have the ability to communicate always, Kevin, are going to come out on top. They get their message through, they keep their team positive, and they keep their environment pointed in the direction that is moving forward.
Excellent. That free throw good from Cousins. And so much of what Cousins does on the court is unstoppable. But at times, Brent, his leadership is something that can get in the way.
Well, I wouldn't technically call that leadership, Kevin. There are times where Demarcus Cousins detracts from what it is the ultimate goal of a team. In the early part of his career, created a bit of negativity around the atmosphere of what was going on. I think over the past couple years, he's been much better. He's got a new situation now and maybe a new lease on life.
Drills the three-pointer. 13 points for Lonzo Ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Back to LeBron. Goes up off the pick. Passes to Zubac. And the rejection by Cousins. On the wing, Thompson. No good from outside.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. And they dodged a bullet there.
The drive by LeBron. Pass the ball. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Outside Curry. Here's Cousins. Here's Green. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
How about last year, Draymond Green pulled off one of the more improbable and impossible statistical games. He had a triple-double with points not even being involved.
Shot,
first ever in the NBA. 4 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Wow.
And Green no good on that one.
And Draymond Green just embraces and loves competition. His competitiveness is off the charts, and that's something his teammates feed off on a nightly basis.
Kuzma can't get it to go. You know, Brent, thinking back to Draymond's triple-double, he also had 5 blocks in that game. He was 6 points away, in fact, from getting a quadruple-double, and 5 from getting a quadruple-double without points.
As unreal stat line, and probably a lot of people who still get newspapers, Kevin, looked at those numbers and thought, wow, the printing machine must be broken. That game was on another level, and to just have 4 points in that contest shows you that Draymond Green puts the emphasis on all the other things that he does so well.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. Stevenson kicks to Ingram. There's the pick. Over Green. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected, a consistent catch-and-shoot guy.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Shot to stop the run. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Warriors leading by 17. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Ingram is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. First person foul, team's first. The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
One shot, find the lanes.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Ingram with it. Now the feed to LeBron. Over Durant. And that one's good. James. James has got 13 points.
You can only do so much against the great talents of LeBron James. When he's in a rhythm like that, he makes difficult shots look easy.
Now here's Cousins. Left side Durant. Back to Cousins. McGee with the block. Yep, that one goes. 15 points here for Cousins.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. Kicks the ball. McGee is screen on Curry. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Curry passes to Durant. Cousins with a screen on James. Over in the corner, Green. Offline with his three. Lakers trail by 18. Ball kicks to James. Drills it from outside. 16 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Cousins. He's got 15. Cousins with a screen on LeBron. Durant kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's Ingram on the wing. LeBron James on the wing. Lakers passing it around. It's Ingram on the wing. 3-pointer and another 3 for the Lakers.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Screen by Cousins. Outside, Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Green's got 9.
Well, if Draymond Green becomes the guy that's hurting you with all the other weapons this team has, that's got to destroy your confidence.
And the Lakers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
So it's the Lakers now, down by 15. Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Curry. He's got 20. Here's Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You talk about usage rates around the NBA, and Demarcus Cousins is right up there on the top of the list. He trailed only Russell Westbrook last season, and how often he was involved in any team's particular offensive play just goes to show you, with his time in Sacramento, how heavily relied upon he was.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brett, the usage rate you spoke about, it's a formula involving shots and free throws for time on the floor. Most of the top 10 are playmaking guards.
Well, this guy right here is capable of doing some of the things that guards can do. Demarcus Cousins, an incredible talent as a big, and certainly his situation in Sacramento lent itself, Kevin, for those guys to try to feed him as much as they could to generate some offense.
Now here's Ball. 16 points for him. Pass to Wagner. He feeds it to Ball. LeBron against Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. West is checked in for Golden State. is Curry, picked by West. It's Curry with the drive. It's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Now here's ball. From deep, James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Picked by West. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Snaking around the screen, Curry using his teammates to find just a sliver of daylight. That's all he needs.
Dishes it to Ingram. And Thompson sends it back. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Bell. Ingram with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Klay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Curry. He's got 23. Now West. Thompson from long range. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 10 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Hart the pass to Ball. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. Durant sets a screen for Curry. Down low, West.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And both free throws good for West. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And there's the pass to Hart. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in.
You just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Los Angeles. Bell's shot is good.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Now here's James. He's got 19. Passes it to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. A 3-ball. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Hart's got 5. And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, you know, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Now here's Thompson after LeBron James's miss. Over Hart. Kuzma pulls it in.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
Here's Hart. He's got 5. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Curry kicks to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
And it's James missing. Warriors leading by 19. It's Durant with the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kev.
It is. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Wagner. Lance Stevenson subbed in for James. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Rondo with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Inside, pass to Hart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They set the pick. From deep, Stevenson. Warriors with the rebound. And here's Thompson. 10 points for him. The dish now to Curry. Back to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Now, here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's the 3, and Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ever since college, it's been like this. Durant has the ability to essentially score at will.
Hart the pass to Kuzma. 1:49 left to play in the third. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Durant's got 22.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
On the wing, Stevenson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Golden State. Demarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bell. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Hart. That's off as well, so he misses both. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. They kick it out to Green. Another three for Golden State.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
McGee is screen on Iguodala. McGee is screen. Stevenson outside. Shot to end this cold run. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Livingston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Love the way that Sean Livingston goes to work when he's on the floor. He knows exactly what his strengths are and how to run an offense. He can act as a scorer at times and usually does it from that mid-range post area. As a guard, not many three-point shots, but devastating from about 8 feet out.
And that one misses. And with the height that Sean Livingston has, he provides a mismatch for smaller guards. Also can pass right over the top of them. Brett, I got to tell you, he reminds me a bit of how you used to play.
Well, there's no way that I had that kind of post game, Kevin, but it's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Sean does a great job, however, of finding the spots on the floor where he can be most effective. He does not try to do things whenever he's not at that 12 to 16 foot range where he does most of his damage.
Now here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game. McGee is screen. Stevenson outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Stevenson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Klay, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Good to hear that, complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Demarcus Cousins out there with Looney. And there's Livingston. And there's Iguodala. And it's Evans in a two-guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's Iguodala outside. Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Rondo kicks to Dang. McGee in the high post. They set the pick. Stevenson with it. Looney on him. And Lance Stevenson again.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of a rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Looney with the bucket.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Stevenson dishes to Rondo. He kicks it to Dang. Up top, Stevenson. McGee is screen. Back to Stevenson. He tries for three. Stevenson missing again.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Cousins kicks to Livingston. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
McGee is screen. Back to Stevenson. McGee sets the pick for Stevenson. Evans with the steal. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Screen by Cousins. Jumper off the screen, and it's Iguodala missing.
Gotta make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. Defense was just okay.
That's a 2 from Dang. The shot will not fall, and Golden State will come the other way. Evans up top. The Lakers with the rebound. At the top of the key, Rondo. McGee a screen. Stevenson outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. Over Rondo. Livingston kicks to Cousins. And the wide open shot from Evans. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
There's a good feel that on the backside something was going to open up, and Cousins saw that.
Rondo passes to McGee. Back to Rondo. Lakers working the ball around now. Stevenson dishes to Rondo. Baseline jumper. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And how good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is. He's just got that ability to finish.
West is checked in for Demarcus Cousins. And the Lakers also making a change. Wagner's checked in. And it's Evans missing. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Over to the left wing. Outside Dang. Back to McGee. Outside Rondo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Shot from free throw range. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Livingston with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Livingston kicks it to West. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
There's the feed the ball. Here's the screen. Here's Zubac. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Livingston, and the layup's good off the glass.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Zubac tries again. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Dang against Iguodala. Pick by West. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Pass to Wagner. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Pick by West. Shot off the screen. Misses off the right iron. LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Kicks it to Ball. The pass to Zubac. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Pick by West. Livingston passes to West. Back to Livingston. Evans left side. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Lakers with possession here. Ball kicks to Zubac. He feeds it to Ball. Outside Dang. Now here's Zubac. Covered by Evans. From the line. Evans with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Livingston, that's good.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
There's the pick. Defended by Bell. 14 feet away. That one's not going to go. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
What is nice to see from Iguodala in the tail end of his career, Brent, is that he has actually gotten more efficient from the floor.
Well, Iguodala does a good job of picking and choosing his spots, and I think having the teammates that he has, drawing that kind of attention, guys like Curry, Durant, and certainly Klay Thompson from the perimeter, opens up opportunities that Iguodala just can read so very well. Doesn't need to be risky with anything he does offensively.
Free throw good, Iguodala.
Iguodala's leadership is really unsurpassed. Steve Kerr calling him the adult in the room. His teammates definitely listen and respect all things that he offers up.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. LA's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Zubac kicks to Ball. There's a screen. Stevenson outside. Dishes it to Ball. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Demarcus Cousins.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Cousins. Bell comes in for Draymond Green. Evans, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
They set the pick. Stevenson against Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Evans outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson against Stevenson. Evans kicks to Bell. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wagner. And again, the Lakers no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Feeds to Evans. 1:51 left in the game. Pick by West. Here's Livingston. And Wagner pulls it down. L.A. has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Stevenson dishes the ball. Shoots over Livingston. Here's Zubac. No good that time. Good D by Bell. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Thompson for three. Trains the three-pointer.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. And Stevenson drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Bell. Passes it to Evans. There's the screen. Here's West. Misses from close range.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Ball. Offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a